welcome today. Assalamu alaikum. I would just like to share with you a few of my illustrations with a little sound, but not much. We're going to start here today. And you can see the clarity and texture of this. Next, we have an Egyptian, an Egyptian, the land of Egypt, which was a very rare occurrence. Then we have the creation of man and woman. Goes on to continue into the development of humanity, life, the beginning. Next, we have the Ark of the Covenant, in which you see various tasks and people, surroundings, the Ark, in which it is built upon, and beliefs, in which we've learned to be faithful to the Ark. Next, we have David and a few of his wives, only to the religion of BC, when a man could have several wives in existence in the eyes of God. That was perfection. Next, we have a wise man and his sheep herder career, in which he belongs to this religion and apostles, and therefore he's a holy man, modern day ceasing to exist, but yet and still we have a record. Next, we have a couple. Yes, a couple, biblical couple, belonging to each other in union, commitment, and togetherness, where it is said to be that this companionship between man and woman is right. A couple. Next, we have my version of Allah looking down on his flocks in despair that they may be entwining into a different adventure in latter days saints of the church and the mosque, and hopefully we will see them prevail. Next, we have Daniel. Daniel, as you see here, this is Daniel in the lion's den, where he's amongst lions, and his faith holds to be true. Next, we have some mythology. Some mythology. Odonis. Odonis is here. This is Odonis, and he's with a subject. A subject. We have to feminine, to mate, and to have an understanding of good faith. Odonis. Next, we have in our interpretation an image of Moses. Moses in Mount Sinai. Moses in Mount Sinai, where he is seeking, reaching, and trying to burn. See, these are teachings and practices of the fulfillment, the end of times as we know it. So you should just try to get an understanding. Now you have members of the Nation of Islam in search of gold or treasure, in which they can find in their lands that was once blessed with these valuable resources for welfare and fundamental good practice. Now you have Gabriel. You see, this is Gabriel here. Gabriel is the archangel, and Gabriel is a special calling. He's Gabriel. Next, we have King Solomon, the biblical image, my version of King Solomon and one of his maidens. King Solomon and one of his maidens. To the practice of concrete evidence that the biblical version of King Solomon. Next, on this journey of biblical proportion that we're making, we have the old devil. The devil. The devil is here now, enticing what he does, used to do the most, subjects. Next, we have in the perfection of the prettyology, the golden gates. The golden gates. Now, in heaven, there are supposed to be these spectacular dwellings. And here you see my version of the golden gates. Little halo over two of the beautiful creatures that live there. Next, we're gonna have Egypt. Egypt again. Egypt again. Egypt. This is Egypt. The sun god Ra, the pyramid, and the Sphinx. My version, of course. I mean, I'm an okay artist living in Mississippi, with to the light, you know, I'm just being 100 with my talent. Next, we're going to have here in the proof of evidence of spirituality, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. My version of Hercules. Suppose Hercules takes a bribe. Now, next, we'll have the image of Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Aphrodite. Okay, then let's move on. I'm not going to take all of your time, just a few seconds or 2 minutes, 30 or an hour to show you the Romans. The Romans. Now, they were a vast army once upon a time. The Romans. To know where you're going, you would have to study and interpret these drawings into the facilitated occupancy of their likenesses. It's only art. Once again, you see Satan, Satan has arrived again. Now, knowing him, what he's up to, only the eyes of the beholder knows. And instrumentally formed, we have Anon. Anon. Yes, Anon. And to end this segment, we have a picture of the artist. A picture of the artist. Do you think this is a good likeness, this cartoon of him? Of he? Do you think this is a good likeness? We would like to end saying Saleka Salam, behold, and come together for the end of time.